Police! You're all under arrest!
But don't ever take sides with anyone against the family.
Freeze! Nobody move! Get over there! Okay.
Don't shoot me.
Well, then the law is crazy.
I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Hey!
And you had bad traits, you go to school and learn.
Listen to me. I do security checks all over the nation. And with the exception of Cleveland, this place has the worst security in the nation.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of It's All Fun and Games Till the Cops Get Called. I'm Chris Seacrest and today I'm going to be reviewing the film Dog Day Afternoon. A pretty good film. Has Al Pacino in it and a pretty good actor right there. Obviously The Godfather being in his repertoire of films. So in the film Dog Day Afternoon, I feel it has a representation of what American society was back in that time, and maybe still is. I don't know. Many of the signs would be leading to sexism, racism, class system, and you can see that all through the film, especially in the beginning where there's a montage of shots displaying what's often associated with New York in the 1970s. I mean, you had streets filled with litter, long traffic jams, homeless people sleeping on the ground, people playing tennis, construction workers. They're all taking place on a hot, summer day. And, I think the different class systems are shown in the beginnings of the film. And I feel that by presenting these different aspects, the viewer is able to decode certain messages about what New York City was back during the 1970s. And really it shows how our society is made up of many different faces. Nowadays, back then, they're all out history, many different faces associated with a certain class. One scene, for example, would be when the guard is released due to his asthma attack, the police rush over and handcuff him. And, this, in my opinion, displays the stereotypical view of an African-American security guard because the police automatically assumed he was in on the bank robbery based on the color of his skin. So obviously, right there is, a scene I think could show what, society is like. But, throughout the film, racism doesn't need to be spoken, but it is represented, through the actions of the police. And I think the director did a good job throwing that in there, on the kind of the down low, trying to have the viewer determine that for himself. But yeah, all around, great film. I really liked it. It was kind of funny at times, especially the bank robbing scene, which you saw in the opening montage there of films. It was pretty funny, Pacino's character and trying to get the gun out of the package, can't do it, swinging it around, doesn't know what he's doing, It's just kind of funny to watch, You gotta, sometimes I ask myself, was this meant to be a comedy, because some of the crazy things, but obviously, in the, and not, funniest, but yeah, I thought it was a really good film, and, I recommend it to anyone who's a Pacino fan. I keep wanting to say De Niro, get those two mixed up sometimes, but yeah, it was a really great film. Again, recommend it if you want to, catch a good chuckle. That's but you want some action. That would be a great film for you to watch. It's just funny in certain parts, but also pretty gritty in other areas, and I think it's just a great film. You just gotta pay attention to what's going on, determine, decode, and you'll be able to understand I think what the director was trying to get the message across there. But again, all around, great film. I'd watch it again. So I recommend it to all of you. And all right, well, that's all time I got. Thank you for watching this edition of It's All Fun and Games Till the Cops Get Called. And I'm Chris Seacrest.